Your emotional vulnerability is your biggest pitfall. And I always get a lot of shit and hate for saying this, but listen up. Everybody these days is saying that you need to be emotionally vulnerable. Yeah, that you need to share your emotions, embrace your feminine side, develop your feminine side, show your insecurities, and that's what makes you an attractive man. But did you know that the literal meaning of vulnerability is being little or not protected against damage from outside? Look, in recent years, many men have started developing and using their emotional vulnerability as a kind of dating or mating strategy. But honestly, that might be your dumbest mistake if you do that. You make yourself defenseless, thinking that women find that attractive, but the reality is that the opposite happens. And I keep seeing it and I keep hearing it around me when guys knock on our doors, when they've been vulnerable and ghosted, when they show their vulnerability and their girl walks away. Look, showing emotional vulnerability isn't necessarily attractive to women. In fact, I believe, but this is just me, I believe that it has even contributed to all the shit that's happening in the Western world, like the declining birth rates. Men have massively started believing that openly sharing their insecurities and to talk about it on date 1, 2, or 3, to share their insecurities and to show their emotions, that it makes them more attractive. They literally use it as a mating strategy. Well, evolutionary science, the actual science shows something completely different. So why are so many men stuck today? Well, I believe that emotional vulnerability is a part of it. They confuse vulnerability with strength. You might think that being open about your pain makes you strong. And I'm talking about your emotional pain. But in reality, you're showing that you cannot withstand life's blows, life's punches, the kick in the balls that Mother Nature or the universe will give us every now and then. The second thing is a lack of life wisdom. A lot of guys lack life wisdom because instead of facing challenges, they seek validation, they seek comfort. But brother, real growth comes from overcoming obstacles, not from losing yourself in emotions. It's ridiculous. And a lot of guys don't build emotional resilience. And what women really find attractive isn't emotional vulnerability. It's emotional resilience. It's emotional balance. You being emotionally strong and emotionally capable of handling the strikes and the blows and the kicks that the universe attacks you with every now and then. So that doesn't mean that you cannot have emotions. But it means that you have to learn how to deal with challenges. And it means that you have to grow through experiences and that you become stronger through going on adventures, life's adventures, and overcoming setbacks. You need it. I mean, that's how you build life wisdom. That's how you become resilient. That's how you become emotionally balanced instead of emotionally vulnerable. And look, that's what women instinctively look for in a partner, whether they agree with it or not. And look, vulnerability is not what makes you attractive. What makes you attractive is your ability to overcome setbacks, to become stronger through experience, to not shy away from the adventure that lies outside of your comfort zone. That's how you build emotional resilience. That's how you become the man that women instinctively desire. So instead of flaunting your vulnerability, focus on developing your resilience. Yeah, take on challenges, learn from life, become stronger, become emotionally stronger. And that's not only more attractive, but it's also better for yourself and for your future. Now look, I know how it feels. You think you need to talk and share and expose and, you know, and you hope that you're getting some sympathy, and that when she sees how vulnerable you are and in touch with your feminine side, and that you're not afraid to share your deepest insecurities, that she will find you attractive, that she will, for some reason, find that hot, that she will pull her clothes off and sit in your face and ride your face like a rodeo horse. Look, it doesn't work that way, man. If you only would read a few books about evolutionary science, yeah, you would learn about the psychology of romantic attraction. And unfortunately, that's not what a lot of guys do. A lot of guys these days play computer games. You know, they have no friends that kick them in the balls and take them out on an adventure. So what you really need is a tribe of men who challenge you, who support you on your way up, who want to see you do better, who make you stronger, and who can teach you how to become more resilient. And that's what we do in our community. Yeah, we have weekly live trainings where you can learn how to become mentally and emotionally stronger, not vulnerable. We have live community calls where you can share your experiences, ask questions, but always with the goal of growing and overcoming. You will find a brotherhood, yeah, a place where you're not encouraged to bathe in your bitch energy and wallow in your emotions, but to use them as fuel for growth. And if you want to be a part of it, if you want to attend free trainings and network with brothers from different countries, send me a private message with the word community, and I will gladly send you the link. Yeah, because that's what we want to do. Bring people, brothers together from the entire globe that want to go up. Yeah, and together we will do that. And this is your chance to stop making yourself weaker, yeah, to become resilient, and to become the man that you actually can be proud of. Yeah, so send me that private message with the word community. I will get you the link, and brother, I will see you there.